Can change the doc name.
Yo, 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 Johnny San, what is up, man? How have you been?
Hey man, I'm great. A little bit of rasp this week, and honestly, it sounds fantastic in my headphones right now.
Oh, I love to hear
I'm,
it.
I'm fucking with it. You sound smoothie, dude. I feel like you should be calling like late night FM radio stations on Smooth
Ooh, okay, I could be all
FM.
about that.
Yeah, dude, it
I
would
got a
work. It
face
would
made
work
for
great.
radio.
You're damn right.
And now I guess I got the voice too. I guess I'm gonna have to go party every weekend though.
Two for
I
two,
could do
yeah.
it.
Hey, I mean, after this past weekend, you might be three for three.
I know.
I saw you guys were having fun in Wildwood this weekend. What were you doing all up in there?
We went down for Lo's birthday. Happy birthday, Lo. I think
Happy
her
skirt
birthday
day.
was yesterday. But then after we went down Friday night, got down there late Friday. I stopped working at like 4. I got 9 in, and then I went home, showered, and then I went down to
And then went
Wildwood.
out. Damn,
Yeah, went
what a
down to
day.
Wildwood. It was like an hour and a half drive. Not too bad though. I was cruising the whole way. Um, Listening to something. I don't even know what. I think so we get down there, right? We do some drinking, we go out to the bars and stuff. Dude, we're out to the bars until like 2:15. No, 1:15. I'm like, dude, like we gotta get going. We get home at like 2:30. Um, we had to be up at 6:45 to go on this boat. So we get a little bit of sleep, and then we wake up at the ass crack of dawn, and then we roll out to this boat place and we get on the boat, and instantly we just start drinking. We got 2 boats actually. A bunch of us went out for Lauren's birthday. We had 2 boats full of people. We were out there drinking, having a
Was it
good
like a
time.
pontoon?
Yeah, it's 2 pontoons. It was the
Word.
same shit as Myrtle, except we were in a bay, not a river.
Yeah.
Um, and it's like we're hanging out, having a good time. We were supposed to go pick these people up, but we'd already put our anchor down. We're not even fucking thinking, bro. Didn't pick the anchor up, literally got the chain wrapped around the anchor. The boat
Oh my
wouldn't run
god,
at
bro.
all. We had to call the guys for help. I was like, dude, I think we're just wrapped around it. He had to end up cutting the anchor off, like from the rope, to loosen up the
No,
chain, to get the chain off. He was mad cool though. Mad cool dude. Tried to give him a
that's good. It
tip.
could
He
have been
like
much
wouldn't take
worse.
it.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, fucking couldn't be me.
Yeah, nah, he was cool. Um, but had a good day out there, and then we get done on the boats. We go back to Lauren's house, and Sarah O'Connor's there.
Yeah.
She wasn't on the boat, so we're all drunk from the night before in the boat, and she's completely sober, and she's like, "We're getting rowdy," and I'm like, "I
Said
don't know, dude."
maybe
We
4 or
smoked,
5 years ago we could have been able all about
yeah,
that, but now
yeah,
it's like, ooh, I'm hurting.
dude. I ripped the one hitter, and then Sarah and I walked to Wawa, and then I came back, and she was like, "Yeah, dude, on the way home, like your eyes were not open, you were stumbling. Like I didn't know if you were gonna make it back to Lauren's house, and it's only like a 2 block walk." Um, and so we go back to catch a little nap, and then we woke up at a decent time, dude. And me and her made another trip to Wawa and brought food back, um, because it's only 2 blocks. And then we went out, dude. We were out until like 2:30, and Sarah and I were like, dude, let's go. I want to go home. So we went back, and everybody else stayed out later.
Damn, past 2:30.
Yeah.
Oh, could not catch me out that late at anywhere, dude.
Then I
Honestly.
woke up at 6:15, took a dump, laid on the couch till like 6:45, and I was like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm getting out of here. Had plans to go to the Phillies game. So I drove home, laid
And
in
then you went
bed
to
for
a
like an
Phillies
hour,
game?
went to a Phillies game. Dude, it was we'll talk about the Phillies in a little bit because I want to talk about more than just the game, but it was like one of
Okay.
the best Phillies games I've ever been to. Um,
Wheeling and
and
dealing.
yeah, and then after the Phillies game, me and my boy Owen and his boy Matt, we go to Live, which is the new casino there. We go to the casino, lose $100 in blackjack like that, dude. I lost 100, but Owen was up 200. He went before the game and was up 200. He ended up losing 400
Oh
when we went
man.
back. So he lost 200 because he won 200, then he lost
And then
200.
lost four. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so dude, the boys were down bad. We went over to Xfinity Live. got a beer and some crab fries, and then we went to Tara's, and like Tara's is always a good spot. Got the Cajun shrimp quesadilla, and it wasn't everything that I expected. They didn't really quite hit with the Cajun, but it was still good. It was cheap.
Dude, talk
Love
about
me
a
some
jam-packed
Towers.
weekend, bro. God
Yeah,
damn.
bro. Yeah.
Just
Hence the
nonstop.
voice.
Yeah, so now everybody listening knows why. Kenny's not just, smoking 9 pounds of weed every day and 6 packs of
I
cigarettes
barely
every
smoked
hour.
any weed, dude, because I mean, when I smoke and drink, I get crossfaded bad.
Yeah,
That's why I'll drink all day, and then when we come home, I'll smoke, and then I'll be high for a little bit, and then I'll sleep.
right. That's pretty
But
much pretty that's like the perfect recipe, to be honest.
yeah, yeah.
Because if I'm drinking and then going out and then smoking and drinking for an extended period of time, I'm gonna be so much more beat like way earlier in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if I just keep drinking, I'm good and I can rally a little bit. But if I
And
start
especially when you're
smoking,
with Low and Haley and Doobie, bro, it's not casual drinking, it's aggressive drinking.
right, right.
So
Also,
if you're
you're
aggressive
if
drinking and
you're
you're smoking, you beat.
if you're with that group of our friends, you're probably going to be the only one smoking while everybody else is drinking. So,
Actually, you know Low's friend Sydney? I don't want to dox her too bad on the show. I don't want to give out her last name.
nah.
She's a cool chick. She's come out on the boat before with us, and the one time she came out on the boats with us in Myrtle, she rolled a blunt on the boat. And then this time I was like, what the heck? You got no blunt? She was like, no, but I got this dab pen. So I took a few hits of that. It tasted amazing because I never hit the pens. So when I do,
Right.
it's always like, ooh, this is good.
It's always a nice little delightful switch up of taste,
Yeah. Yeah.
unless
And the
it's a
high is
bad card.
different.
Yeah, way different. That's pretty much
Yeah.
all I do now. I couldn't even tell you the last time I like smoked.
Soft.
Probably with you, to be honest.
Damn, I haven't seen you in a
No,
minute.
no, 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 no. I've completely just lied straight to your face, brother.
I
I
thought you were.
apologize.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
I thought about it and then I was like, wait, that was low key like 4 months ago. That was
The last
mid.
time we smoked together was Jake's wedding,
Yeah, that was in March.
like that weekend.
Yeah, that was literally almost half a year ago.
Yep.
Damn. Wow. Well, all right. So now everybody knows my sense of time is just completely fucked. But that sounds like a fun ass weekend, bro.
It was bomb.
I saw your guys' snaps and stuff. Doobie sent me a mad funny snap when she woke up, I think Saturday morning in Slow's roommate's bed or somebody's roommate's
Yeah.
like house or whatever. And there was like a jersey hanging up on a dresser with a hat over top of it, and it looked like a person. And she goes, "Bro, I woke up and this was the first thing I saw, and I about shit
Oh
my
my
pants. I
God.
thought somebody was standing over me." I was like, "Oh my God, that would scare the absolute shit out of me."
Yeah, she was sleeping in Lowe's roommate's bed, and he has like a loft room. Like there's stairs from the living room that go up to
Yeah,
his room, but there's no
I could
door, I
kind of
don't think.
tell. Yeah,
And I didn't go up there, but I mean, from downstairs, I just kind of assumed it was a dope setup. Like
yeah,
I think it was a little bit cooler than what Reed had in my head.
yeah. Oh, that room was dope, dude.
Reed had a
And
sick room.
Juniper, yeah, that
Yeah.
room was sick.
So anyway, I'm downstairs on my phone in the morning, and she's like, Doobie goes, we're like, what day is it? And last night we were like all singing this one song. So I just sung to her. I was like, it's Friday, then it's Saturday, Sunday. And she just starts cracking up. She was like, oh, so it's Sunday? I was like, yeah, yeah.
That's so like when a song like that gets stuck in your head,
It's so
it,
catchy.
it's it sticks and like you can't stop yourself from saying like when we were golfing Saturday, Austin kept singing "Industry Baby," the Lil Nas and
I haven't
Jack
peeped
Harlow
really.
song. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's low key really good. Like I love that
I
song. But
knew it
there's a
was gonna
part,
be. I think I listened to it once and I concurred that it was fire, but I haven't like known. I don't like know the song.
yeah, dude, like fat beat, like dope, like turn up fun lyrics, and Jack Harlow murders his verse. And the music video is awesome too. But there's a part in the song where Lil Nas is like dancing out in the jail courtyard or whatever, like lifting weights. And there's a part where he says, I don't fuck bitches, I'm queer. And he does like the little hand thing where he just goes, I don't fuck bitches, I'm queer, and like hits that. So like
Yeah,
Austin would step up to his ball to tee off and like stop his warm-ups, turn around, just go, I don't fuck bitches, I'm queer.
I love
like
that.
like 15 times, dude. It was so
Uh,
funny.
such an Emery thing to do, right?
Yeah,
Like,
bro, all day. It was so good.
uh, that's
Good
awesome.
little
Yeah,
bit.
I called Lex on my way down to the Phillies game, and like just like 3 or 4 times in the car, I was like, It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. Like on the phone with her.
Did you
Whatever.
go? Did you go to the Phillies game with Owen?
Yeah, me. It was me, him, and his boy.
Oh, word, word.
Um, yeah. All
That's
right. I
tight,
think
dude.
we should talk about our Doritos.
Our Doritos. All right, so let's start
Yeah.
off. Everybody, I'm sure if you follow us like on Instagram and stuff, but we have been sponsored by our dear friend Dorito Plug on Instagram, and he is the plug for anything Dorito, any sort of Dorito meme, Dorito product. He does reviews, he does all that good stuff, and he blessed us with some bags for today's episode. So I
And
think we're
real quick,
gonna,
it's Dorito plug on Instagram, but it's the Dorito dot plug. There's a period between Dorito and
yeah,
plug.
I think it's just Dorito dot plug. I don't even think it says the, or does it?
No, it
I think it's
doesn't.
just
It's just
Dorito dot
Dorito
plug.
dot plug.
Yeah,
So
so
go
go
give the
give
kid
him
a
a
follow.
follow.
His shit's kind of funny.
Funny, great content, and he's kind of nice with the editing skills. I actually just
Yeah,
saw
he is. He is.
his boy who owns a coffee shop.
Yeah,
I
morning
actually,
mugs.
yeah, we
Yeah,
followed each other
yeah.
on Instagram today, and because I saw the thing he posted with Dorito Plug, and it was like
Yep.
sick, dude. It went from black and white to him standing there and then holding like a t-shirt out and throwing it at him, and like it transitioned into him wearing the shirt with like colors and stuff. It was dope. So
Yeah, I
it's a
saw that.
good,
I like it.
he's a great follow, great friend, hooked it up. We're gonna debut our Dorito Plug sponsor on today's episode. So
You want to kick it off for me to go?
you can go ahead since you got two bags. Mine's
I
pretty
had two
basic,
bags.
but like two bags.
So
Two
I went to Wawa.
bags.
I did two of the little bags because at my Wawa they got little bags and a more variety.
Right.
So just to kick it off, the Doritos Flamin' Hot Limon.
Round of
So
applause.
fucking good.
Round of applause.
I love these. They're bomb. They got the good heat, and then they got the nice lime. It's the perfect combo.
Perfect
Um,
combo.
what really made me fuck with these, I just made a regular salad, and then I put like taco meat in it, but then I put these bad boys crushed up in it, and it was so bomb.com.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, Doritos, we said this before, but Doritos on like Mexican food, like if you make nachos and make them with Doritos, game changer.
Yeah, so
It could be
fire.
any flavor too. Like it doesn't need to be
Yep.
regular, any flavor.
Nah. Yeah.
With that being said, I will debut my bag, and similar to yours, I went with just regular
Oh,
flaming hot.
I looked at those and I considered.
Yeah, the gas station I went to when I bought this bag didn't have many flavors. Like they had, the usual nacho cheese, Cool
Yeah.
Ranch, but these were like I'm definitely a spice guy. I like my heat, so I went flaming hot Dorito nacho. And to accompany this bag of Doritos, I saw this and I had to get it. There's no shot I wasn't buying this. It's a Mountain Dew
The Baja
Baja
Blast.
Blast.
Yeah.
If you guys
Yeah.
listened to last week's episode, we did our favorite munchie draft. So it's kind of a nice follow up with this episode with our
Yeah, it is.
debuts of the
It
munchies,
is.
and Baja Blast was on my draft board, so had to
So
respect.
with my second bag, I just went basic Cool Ranch,
That's a classic
right?
pick.
Because it was the flaming hot limon, and then it was either flaming hot nacho, spicy nacho, regular nacho, or Cool Ranch. And I was like, let me get something a little different. I feel like all the other ones are
Yeah,
kind of similar. So I went with
gotta
the Cool
switch up.
Ranch.
Gotta switch
Love me
up.
some Cool Ranch. I'm hoping I'll get some good Doritos on my way home from Lex's this week, and I'm gonna be dropping her off on Sunday. So then I'll go snag some Doritos. I know they got some good ones at the quick check by her. I'll get some good for our next episode.
Have you ever seen the roulette bag where it's like hot or
Nah,
not? And it's just a mixture of
nah.
like flaming hot and regular, and it's like you don't know what you're gonna get. It's nice. It's a
Ooh.
nice little combo. It's like it's essentially just buying two flavors in one bag, but
Well,
fun.
since I got a raspy voice, and this is our ASMR episode.
ASMR episode. Yeah, give me that crunch. That's great crunch. That sounded great.
Mm.
I want to give you a little.
That's
Oh
how you
man,
crunch, baby.
I shouldn't have opened that bag while we were recording because I'm gonna be
Mm-mm.
sitting here eating the whole fucking thing.
Whatever. Shit's bomb.
Shit is bomb.
So also going back to last week, I want to talk about cereal in a cup.
All right, let's get a review.
I had some cereal in a cup is spectacular.
Facts, dude. I knew you would like it.
So here's the thing with cereal in a cup, y'all. You gotta see. So you put the cereal in, you put your milk on top, and then well, first you gotta like push all the cereal down so it all gets a little wet. But
Right.
then you can just drink it, and like one mouthful, it's like your mouth is full. Like I'm every single time I take a swig, I'm afraid that I'm gonna get too much milk. I'm gonna overflow my mouth every single time.
Right. Right.
But you kind of have to in order to get the cereal. But if you do it right, you get the perfect amount of cereal and the perfect amount of milk. It's like the perfect combo.
And dude, when you're eating cereal, even if it's in a cup, but if you just use a spoon, you're not getting a lot of either. Like you're getting a little tiny
You're
like
getting
nibbling
you're
of
getting like
milk
a
in a bunch of
spoonful of
cereal.
cereal. You're getting a
Right, but not
spoonful of
enough
cereal,
milk.
but you're barely getting any milk. But when you drink it, it's like the perfect combo.
Right.
Okay, I'm on board.
It's an actual game changer, dude. We need to put
Yes.
people onto this because it's like, I don't know, it's just people are like, oh, I just eat it out of a bowl because that's what you're taught to do. You're not thinking, how can I be more efficient with my cereal eating? But cereal
Right.
in a cup
Well,
is
I've
exactly
seen
how
that
you
they
do it.
have shaker cups where you could like have milk and cereal in a shaker, and then they have them where you can like have your cereal in there and then have your milk in like the top thing, not
Yeah.
mixed. Release the milk. You know what
But
I
that's
mean?
just
So
so
that
much, dude. Just put some cereal in a cup and drink it. Like
right,
that's
but
too
for on
much.
the go, that's extra, but it's
That's yeah,
fire.
that's true. That's true. Also, think about this when you're eating cereal in a cup. So obviously, you're gonna finish your cereal before your milk. Because I don't know about you, but I put cereal in there up to like halfway, and then I fill that shit to the brim with milk. So I
Yeah,
always have
same.
like a little bit less than half of a cup of milk left. You can just keep adding cereal on, and it's not like you have to have like, oh, I have to have a
Right.
whole nother bowl of cereal. You can just finish
Dude,
off your
it's low
milk,
key
bro.
dangerous though because it's not as big. A cup of cereal is less than a bowl of cereal,
Right,
right? But it's so much easier to be like, all right, I'll just add on. All right, I'll just add
right,
on. And next
dude.
thing
You
you
could
know,
fuck around and eat a whole box.
I'm legit. Yes. Yep. I
Yeah.
could have kept eating it. I opened a fresh bottle of Fruit Loops and I probably ate half of it and I could have kept eating it.
Dude,
I was like,
that's what
Kenny, I
happened
have
to
to
me.
stop because I also opened like a new thing of milk and drank half of that.
That'll make you shit your brains out, dude. That's like when people try and do like
Don't
the
worry about
gallon of
my
milk
bowels.
challenge. Worry about your own bowels.
Yeah, buddy.
But yeah, I'm glad you're on board with the cereal in a cup fandom because it's fantastic. I've been saying it for years. It's
Hmm.
just super efficient.
Yeah, I like it. Um, all right, I want to get into baseball. So, do you want to talk about the Yankees? I know they've been hot.
Yanks been hot. Dude, we're getting absolutely murdered by COVID and injuries right now. We literally have a full team out on the COVID list right now. Garrett Cole, Gary Sanchez, um, Chapman's out now. Gio's out. Who went out today? Glaber just hurt his wrist. Luke Voigt just came back. Rizzo's out with COVID. Like, dude, like, and I'm sure there's more. There's definitely more. I saw a list the other
Yeah,
day, but I'm not gonna say that I love it because obviously I want our team at full strength, but the way that we're playing baseball right now with what we're given is I love it, dude. Like we're
right. That's what I was gonna
the
say.
depth the Yankees have right now is crazy because we're still winning these games with Tyler Wade, Rougned Odor. Half of our minor league farm system has played this year, and we're still winning games. So if we can get back to a healthy full squad, dude, like I know this is gonna be biased
Nice.
Yankee Johnny take. Sorry, my inner Rick came out there.
Haha,
But
dead ends.
but I really see the Yanks being a serious contender, dude. I think this is the strongest squad that they've had since like 2017. Like I think this team that we have now is way more equipped to win a World Series than any team we've had with Aaron Boone and even 2017 majority. Since the Aaron Judge era, I think this is the best team that we've had. It's just all a matter of pulling the right strings and
Yeah,
guys
but you
staying
got to get
healthy.
healthy.
That's the thing. And the other thing is the AL East right now is a
It's
fucking
tough.
bloodbath, dude. Dude, the Blue Jays would be in first place in the NL East right now, and they're in fourth place in the AL East. They're a good baseball team. Like they're a playoff team right now. They're not actually going to be if they they finish today, but they're a team that you would see in the playoffs in any other division. Like they're good, and that's just how
Yeah.
crazy the AL East has been. The Rays are going to do their thing, just play steady baseball. They're going to be in the playoffs. The Red Sox have their last 13 games. I think they've won 3 of them. So who knows what's going to happen with them? But everybody that's been on the Red Sox wagon this year has said they're not going to go away. They're not going to blow away with the lead in the AL East. Like they're either going to scratch and claw their way through and make it by, or do what they're doing now, which is tanking They're in 3.5 games back now when they were in first place last week. But
The Sox?
yeah, the Sox.
Yeah, they're 4 back right now.
4 back right now, and I think they're actually playing Tampa Bay. Like
Last 10, 2-8.
Yeah, not great.
Last 10 for the Rays, Yankees, and Blue Jays are all 8-2 though.
8-2, dude. I'm telling you, the race is heating up and it's getting crazy. The wild card is going to be nuts to watch.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I'm excited. I really want.
Are there going to be 2 AL East teams as wild card?
Maybe.
Is there only 2 wild cards, or are there 3?
There's 2. There's 2 wild card spots. I think right now the A's have a spot, and I want to say the Astros.
And not the Red Sox or the Yankees?
No, I think the Astros have a better record than both teams, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I know the A's have a spot right now. They just had Raymond Laureano. I forget. I don't know how to say his name correctly, but he just got suspended 80 games for testing positive for PEDs. But dude, I feel so bad.
Love me some PEDs.
I love me some PEDs. I feel so bad for him though, because like he came out with a statement after, and he was like, anybody that knows me knows I would not willingly put something like this in my body. Like he thinks it came through something that he was taking like when he was sick, like it wasn't even like an actual performance enhancing drug. He was like, I love this game too much to ever try to do something like that. Like I wouldn't put my team in danger. He's like, I know where my team's at right now, like in the ability that we have. Like I wouldn't put my team in danger. Like I promise you this was not on purpose. Like I would never do some shit like that. And I know obviously like everybody who gets caught doing PEDs is going to say something like that, but like his just felt really sincere. And I felt bad for him, dude, because he's a stud. Like he's a good ball player, and he just got fucked out of the rest of the season and like 30 games next season.
Yeah, dude, that's tough.
But the A's, like, hey, as a Yankees fan, the A's just lost one of their best players, and that's the team we're chasing for a wild card spot. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's my weekly Yanks update. We're about to kick off a series with the Chiefs, or not the Chiefs, Jesus Christ, the Kansas City Royals.
That's funny.
Did you see on Thursday the Yanks and White Sox are playing in Iowa?
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah, and they got dope jerseys.
Yeah, like the old school Johns. They're fucking sweet, dude. Yeah, big fan of those.
I like the White Sox more than the Yanks, because the White Sox, I think they got old school pinstripes, right?
I don't know if they're pinstripes.
I think the Yanks was plain.
Yeah, Yanks
I thought that was what I saw.
It might be. I know it was white. I don't know if it was pinstripes though.
I like the pinstripes, the old school guys.
Yeah.
But the Yanks were clean too.
Pinstripes.
Yeah, that'll be a dope game. I might try and catch that.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. But I'm excited to hear you speak on some Phillies, dude, because they have been the complete opposite of what we've been saying about them since we started podcasting.
They've won 8 in a row.
8 in a row, dude. Like you guys,
they swept the Nationals, swept the Mets.
Yeah,
swept the Nats. I think that was a 4-gamer, and we swept them.
Mets was a 3.
Mets was 3. Well, like Saturday night, our fucking closer comes in top of the 9th. It's 5-0. Back to back to back. Lead off home runs with 0 outs, and it's 5-3.
That's terrifying. Did he get pulled after that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. See, like Aaron Boone would have been like, it's Chapman, he'll figure it out, and then we lose fucking 7-5.
Yeah, no. So we won 5-3, but I was a little nervous. But yeah, Sunday's
That'll
game,
get you nervous.
Dude, Sunday's game, it was amazing. So the whole weekend was Hall of Fame weekend. Sunday was the Roy Halladay number retirement.
Yeah, I saw that. That was dope.
So I got there a little early. I was like, I want to get in there early and see some of this. And dude, it was awesome. I'm sitting there and I'm whatever. I'm not even ashamed about it. I'm in the stands crying. Like I got these napkins. I'm wiping the tears from my eyes. Like that shit was moving.
Bro, I went to Jeter's number retirement. I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah,
I know. I
my
was
boy Owen,
just there, crazy chills and crying.
My boy Owen was like, dude, Roy Halladay. Like I'm surprised that the Phillies retired his number. Like he's a Blue Jay. Blah blah blah. I was like, dude, he threw a perfect game with Philly. 1 of 2 in franchise history, and he threw a complete game, no hitter, 0 absolute hits in the National League Divisional Series.
Yeah, when I think of Roy Halladay, I think Phillies.
a playoff complete game no.
Yeah, that's unreal.
Um, so they do all this stuff for him, and it was awesome, dude. This one guy, he was telling this story about he was Roy's teammate at one point in Philly, and then but he was telling a story about before they were teammates, and he was like, dude, I looked down and I said to the catcher, I was like, yo, like, does Roy Halladay does he have fun when he pitches? Because like if I had all those pitches, I would have so much fun, like just playing with people. And the
Yeah.
dude, he's like, dude, the catcher looked at me like scared and just said, oh no. And apparently later, like him and the catcher were boys. And apparently later, I think they were in the gym together. Like the next day, he said, the next morning they were in the gym together. And the catcher was like, dude, don't fucking ever talk to me again when it's Doc's day. Like apparently Doc was just like everybody said it was just like fired up. All he wanted to do was like just like the most in the zone at all times on his game day.
Yeah,
Like
that's
out
what,
of like
and look at the type of pitcher he
yes,
turned his career
yes,
into. That's what it takes.
yeah.
That's what it takes, dude.
So that was pretty awesome. I literally texted Lex. I was like, dude, we cannot lose this game after all this that we're doing for this guy. And I was like, and if Zach Wheeler doesn't throw me a fucking gem, that's bullshit. Like
And guess
Zach Wheeler in that moment should be like so motivated and inspired to throw the best game of his career, like distraction free. Lead
Right.
off hit, lead off double. He throws a no for the rest of the batters until the ninth. Same leadoff batter, Brandon Nimmo, who got the leadoff double, gets a single in the ninth. And that's it. I think he had maybe one walk. He throws a 2-hit complete game shutout.
How many Ks? Like 10, I saw.
At least. They said it was his 14th career triple K game, his 6th of the season.
Triple K game.
My bad, double K, double-digit strikeouts.
I was gonna say, dude, holy shit! That man is now leading the MLB in strikeouts with
all time. Yeah.
So earlier you said you think it might have been the best Phillies game you've ever been to, but I asked you, weren't you at the game where Bryce hit that crazy walk-off grand slam like last year or 2 years ago?
Yes.
Was it better than that?
That moment, I don't know, dude, because it's like the whole stadium is like together on this Roy Halladay thing. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's like we all have emotions from that. And then Zach Wheeler comes out and throws a complete game no or a complete game 2-hitter, dude. Like it was basically a no. Like innings 2 through 8, 0 hits. Literally after the first at batter until the end of the 8th inning, 0 hits.
Yeah.
Like dealing, bro.
That was probably awesome to see, dude.
Yeah, it was awesome. And just like everybody like going crazy at the end of the game.
Especially on that day too.
Yes. And it just made it mean so much more. I don't know. And then like so Phillies win 3-0 on solo shot by Gene, solo shot by JT, solo shot by Bryce. And like Bryce hits a fucking dinger. He's fired up. The whole crowd is chanting MVP, dude. Like it was fun.
I texted you this earlier in the week. I won't be surprised if the Phillies make the playoffs and Bryce continues to play the way he plays, he's winning an MVP.
The biggest argument against him is the RBIs. His RBI stat is outrageous, bro. You want to hear how many RBIs he has?
Is it less 45. Than 50?
45 after that solo shot yesterday. You want to know how many dingers he has?
22.
20.
Wow.
20 home runs and 45
he hits cleanup, doesn't he?
He bats third usually.
Yeah. I mean, anybody
usually cleans up.
5 is the RBI guys.
And he only has 45 on 20 home runs.
Yeah, that's not great, but
outrageous.
But his OBP and like his WAR,
his slugging is nice.
Slugging is nice. He gets on base, dude, and he's like so under the radar for everybody's like, because everybody's like, oh, Fernando Tatis, oh, fucking
yeah.
I don't even know who else, but pretty much Fernando Tatis.
Yeah.
But I actually saw a funny TikTok the other day, and it was like MLB has to get off Tatis's dick like for 1 second, and it was like a video of Tatis grounding a ball, like getting a ground ball, and he's like buffs it and gets an error, but like the audio behind it is like, oh, he does it again. It was just like one of them that they took from him hitting a home run.
Yeah, that's
I was like, yeah, dude, like you can't be the best shortstop in baseball and have the most errors. like in baseball.
Does he have
like
the most errors?
as a shortstop? Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm like 99.5% sure that he does.
yeah.
But he's also a stud. So like,
So you want to hear something crazy?
yeah.
So before the game, Owen's like, Bryce MVP. Like Owens, Owen's got like interesting opinions on sports because like he disagrees more than anybody I've ever met. Like I've never met somebody that
More
likes
than
to
Waldo.
disagree. Dude, right there with him. He like every single thing that anybody says, he says the opposite. Like if I talk poorly about a Philly player, he's like, nah, dude, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. But if I say that, if I give anybody in Philly a little bit of credit, he's like, dude, that guy stinks. Like it's no matter what you say. Like Owen just thinks the opposite. But I like talking sports with Owen. He's got some interesting opinions. We had some good conversation. He
You
actually
ever
was
have
trying to
a
sell
Ben
me
Simmons
on
conversation?
all the time, so many. Yesterday actually, he told me that Giannis is like this finals for him is like so big for his legacy because now he has a finals and a finals MVP and two MVPs and a defensive player of the year, and he's like 24. Like nobody's ever had all that before. And I
Right.
was like, yeah, dude, that's honestly, it's a pretty good point. He does have a lot of hardware and he is stupid young, but like, I personally just don't think he's that great. But his stats are stupid too. Like in the finals, he had like 50 points, 40 points, 42 points. Like the dude
Kenny
snapped.
said Kenny said everything points to this dude being an absolute legend of the game. But personally, not a fan.
Yeah, just not really.
No, I've thought that about Giannis too. I think this recent playoff run for him kind of opened my eyes to him. So I'm more on the fence of Giannis being an absolute stud. Like I've grown to appreciate him as a player a lot more. I've always known he was like a great person and all that, just like come from
Yeah,
humble beginnings. And like I
yeah.
love his story. But I was just like, I don't know. I feel like he's just a little overhyped. But
I think he's overhyped. I still think he's
I don't know.
overhyped.
Really?
Maybe Owen's telling me he's better than LeBron and Jordan.
Oh, well, that's not the case.
Well, I mean, it kind of is.
Currently, but
If you go by like
you can't
at
compare
24
like
years old.
legacies. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can't compare legacies
No, I
when
know.
he's only 24.
But anyway, so Owen before the game was like Bryce NL MVP maybe, and then he was like Alec Bohm fucking stinks. But he specifically said that he stinks at fielding. But he was like, this dude's a bum. I wouldn't want him on my team. And Alec Bohm has 46 RBIs.
More than Bryce.
Yep, and he said
One more
Bryce
than
should be the
Bryce.
MVP.
Yeah, but RBIs is like more. It's not a great stat to like make an argument for anybody because that RBIs just comes down to chance. Like you can't control how many RBIs you get. Like you can to a certain extent, but if there's just nobody on in front of you,
Bohm's only got
like
7 home runs, dude. Like I watch a decent amount of Phillies games, and he gets a lot of hits.
Yeah, he's the dude
and
getting
he's just
on
putting the
base.
ball in play, dude.
Right. It's hard to compare players like that are just completely different players. Like I saw something today. It was like Giancarlo Stanton in the last 3 years has more strikeouts than Tony Gwynn had in his entire career. And I was like, all right, well, Giancarlo also has 200 more home runs than Tony Gwynn has in his whole career. Also, he's a completely different type of hitter. Like he swings for power. It's either home run or bust.
So does
like
Pete Alonso, dude. We were fucking ripping him a new one.
That's like comparing Derek Jeter to like Pete Alonso, dude. It's like you can't compare them because they just hit the ball differently. They're not the same type of hitter.
So we're there. So Owen's boy is a Mets fan. So he's got a black LFGM Mets, like let's fucking go Mets, but it's just the letters. And then he's got a Pete Alonso jersey on top of that. Mets fans love doing t-shirt jersey. They love it. A lot of baseball fans do, but I feel like Mets fans more than
I was gonna say if I'm wearing a jersey, that shit's open with a t-shirt underneath.
Oh
unless
no.
I'm like playing some sort of athletic activity. You know what I mean? And it's only baseball jerseys. I'm not sitting there with a fucking t-shirt under my soccer jersey.
Right. Oh no, I just wear the jersey, bro.
And maybe it's a New York thing, dude, because now that I think about it, hell of Yankees fans be doing that like at the stadium.
Maybe it is. Whack.
Unbuttoned jersey with a t-shirt.
Anyway, so before the game, Owen's like, all right, I'm going to pick a Philly. You're going to pick a Met. And they're to hit a home run. And we're going to get paid. So he picks JT Realmuto, and JT alone was like plus 470. I think Pete to hit a home run was like plus high 200s. So like you put that together in LA, they put $20 down and they were gonna make a shit ton of money.
Right.
JT hits a dinger first inning.
So
And
you're looking good already off the bat.
dude, the
Literally.
entire game, all you see is Pete swinging for the fences every single swing, and it's almost every single pitch too. Like first
Just
pitch to the
swinging at
AB, he's
everything.
swinging for. Dude, he probably saw. Let's say he saw 25 pitches. He took 4 of them tops. So many foul tips though when he's not making good contact. He actually crushed one to deep center, and I thought it was gone off the bat. I was like, "Yo, you're getting paid!" Like I was hyped for him because we were already up, I think 2-1 or 3-1. So I was like, "Yo, like you're getting paid! Like that's what like that has the distance." And but he hit it to dead center, warning track power. It would have been out almost anywhere else.
Oh man,
that's tough.
Oh, that is tough, especially when you're like watching it in person. Because, dude, when you're watching baseball in person, especially from like an elevated surface, when you're not on the field, you see a fly ball going into the air, and you're like, dude, that's gone. That's 600 feet, and then it drops to the second baseman. You're like, what the fuck?
Like I guarantee you, it was longer than a couple of the Philly home runs.
Yeah.
Like I think Gene's home run barely made it over. I think it landed. So the Phillies in left field, they have like the fence, and then it's like maybe like a 2-foot like flower bed thing, and then that's where the stands start. Right. Yeah. I think it landed in the flower bed. Like I saw a guy climb in the flower bed to get the ball.
That's like the short porch at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, kind of, but it's a regular size fence.
Yeah.
And it's regular distance.
Well, the wall isn't like tiny at Yankee Stadium. It's just really like pushed in.
Like it's a normal. That one's regular distance. It's just like I was just saying, like Gene barely made it over.
Yeah.
And that was to left field, and Pete hit his to the deepest part of the field.
Right.
And
that's the worst. That's like when in Fenway you hit one or
to the monster.
Yeah, I don't hit one. But like when somebody hits one dead center, and it's like in Fenway how center field like jets out into like a triangle almost.
Or like that field that we played MLB on that one time.
Yeah, stupid, dude. Center field is 500 feet away. It's like you hit more inside the park home runs than you do outside the park. Well, dude, it's actually funny because that field, like both left and right fields are super short and the walls are super high. So it's like any normal size line drive is going to look like you're putting it into the third deck, but it's only like 320 feet away. And then center field is 530 dead center straight back.
It was fun.
You got to climb. You got to like run through the bullpen, catch a ground ball that bounces off the center field wall. Like the bullpen is in the field.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it does make for some good games.
We should do it again sometime.
We should. If you want to catch that fucking work.
Yeah, bro, I'm kind of buns at MLB. I never play.
It's a tough game to get good at. I still suck.
Yeah. So I real quick just want to say 2 things, and then we could get out of baseball. Zach Wheeler has a chance to win the NL Cy Young. I don't even know who else would be in contention, but he's got to be in that conversation. He's having an amazing year.
NL Cy Young. I mean, if I had to guess, his competition would be a Dodger, maybe. One of the Dodgers guys.
You could say DeGrom if he wasn't hurt.
DeGrom's been hurt too long.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the pitchers on the Giants, but they're having a crazy nice season. So maybe one of their guys is just popping off. This guy on the Padres, maybe. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Him and DeGrom are really the only two. Like I follow all of baseball, but I'm focused on the American League way more than any other like team or anything. So it's more like I could rattle off 15 guys in the AL that are having great seasons, but my memory is blank in the NL.
Yeah. And plus, like, you guys play. You watch the Yankees, who are going to play a lot more NL or AL teams.
Right.
But I think the Braves probably win the NL East. They're only 2 games behind right now. Phillies in first.
I think the Braves are going to win the NL East?
They're nice, dude. They're nice. They got good bats. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what the wild card situations look like, but if you guys don't win the NL East, do you have a shot at the wild card? Or is it just...
I want to say no because we're also buns in the NL East.
That's what I'm saying. So you guys got to win the NL East, man. I'm rooting for you. I think
I hope
the
we can
Phillies in the
do
playoffs
it.
could be fun.
Yeah. If we can get Nola back too,
Yeah,
dude, have Nola
you'll be
Wheeler.
looking nice.
Yeah. Ian Kennedy's been decent as our closer too.
Yeah,
In the games that he's been in, so we'll see. And then the NL's got to get a DH.
I've been saying it for years. I'm so sick of pitchers batting. Unless you're Otani, you should not be fucking swinging a baseball
Correct,
bat.
correct. Otani's the only exception,
And
and
he's
he
not
plays
even
in
in
the
the NL.
AL.
Yeah, right, right. Like it's just a waste of an out, dude.
And it sucks. It puts the NL at such a disadvantage in away World Series games.
Right.
When the Phillies and Yankees are in the World Series this year, and we're watching them, they're going to be in Yankee Stadium, and the Yankees DH is going to be Giancarlo
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton,
Yeah.
and the Phillies DH is probably going to be Brad Miller or somebody like
Right.
that.
Because the
It's just going
Phillies
to be the
don't
next
hire
best guy.
guys. Right,
We don't
right. They
hire a
don't
guy
hire
just to hit
guys
the ball.
strictly. Right, exactly. And it's so dumb that that's not already a rule. I heard that they're gonna be maybe experimenting with it next year, which is exciting.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
I'm just astonished at how this hasn't been a rule like 5 years ago, dude. Why are we still
No,
watching
I feel
batters
like it's
lay
picked
down a
up a
bunt?
lot of steam over the last like 2 years though. Like I went from no conversation to like, okay, we're thinking about it. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
really quick, I feel like.
Yeah, and they need to get that shit out of MLB. Why am I using a pitcher in MLB? It's a video game. Stop making me use him in ranked seasons. Like, just let me use a bench guy. Give me a DH. Why? Like, I don't get that. Just make both sides have a fucking DH. Make it a
That's what you
position in
need.
baseball. You're gonna have guys coming up through the system when that's thing. Like I'm sure there is now. You're good drafting guys that can't field the ball for shit, but they can hit the fucking face off a baseball. So we're gonna draft them or we're gonna sign them. It's like we're gonna strictly use you as our DH. Giancarlo Stanton has played 3 games in the outfield this year because he's
Woo!
just our DH, dude. He's a
Gold
Gold Glove
Glover.
outfielder, right? He's a Gold Glove outfielder, but he also gets hurt a lot. But we're like, dude, why are we gonna risk him getting hurt if his fucking massive bat is just gonna be sitting there for any to be used? Like, all you have to worry about is going up to the plate 3 to 5 times a game and hit the ball or get on base.
Got to do it.
So
NL's got to get a DH.
And it's like imagine being a pitcher in the NL and you're like, all right, I just threw a 35 pitch inning. Now I got to worry about facing Jacob fucking DeGrom to give myself some sort of help. And the fucking third base coach is just telling me to lay down a bunt for the first 2 strikes anyway. Like it's so dumb.
That's true.
So
Aaron
dumb.
Nola kind of got a nice bat.
Hey, some of them do. Like I'll give it to him. Bartolo Colon used to hit fucking home runs. Like some pitchers can hit, but even then, the best hitters, not named Shohei Ohtani, 9 times out of 10,
are not pitchers.
Right.
Yeah. So whatever. That's all we got to say about baseball for today.
Baseball.
But let's talk about the true GOAT. The one true GOAT.
Lionel Messi.
Name's Lionel. His name Messi.
It hurt me to see that whole sequence go down because I was like, there were rumors. There's rumors about him leaving every year for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
And then there were like heavy rumors at the beginning of the offseason after Champions League of him leaving. And I was like, okay, like Messi's finally going to leave. Like, it's going to be on his own terms. Like he fulfilled his Barca destiny. And I was okay with it. Like, Don't get me wrong, dude. You out of anybody like knows me. I'm a huge Ronaldo fan. Ronaldo's my guy until I die. But like, just even as a soccer fan in general, you have to respect literally the greatest footballer of all time. Like, as much as it hurts me to say, like, Leo Messi is probably the greatest footballer of all time. Ronaldo might be the greatest athlete of all time, like soccer wise, like athletic ability. But Leo Messi was literally born to play football.
Yeah, and he did it at a ridiculously high level for a very long time.
Ridiculous high level for a ridiculous amount of time. And like, as a Madrid fan, I've been watching him like in fucking La Liga and Champions League games all the time. So like I'm familiar with everything that he does. And it's just like, damn, dude, like the fact that Barca kind of just like kicked him to the curb. Like, I don't know, man. They couldn't
That's not
afford
really
him,
how
which
it
I get.
happened.
Right. I get that they couldn't afford to re-sign him or like work out his contract because there was some sort of like La Liga restriction, like on how much
Yeah,
money you could
because they
spend.
had spent too much money previously. They were super fucked.
Right.
They
But it's
can't
like
even
you would
sign the last four guys that they purchased in loans or in transfer fees. They can't even sign those guys. They have to
I
clear like
exactly like
$130 million.
it's just them being incompetent. But you would think if you were a club that had a player like Leo Messi, you would have a plan to be like, all right, this is our guy. He's been the best player the world has ever seen, plays for our club for his entirety of his career. How
Yeah,
do we get him to stay just as like, even if this is going to sound selfish as like coming from a Barcelona standpoint, but as like an image to our club, like we'll be known as Leo Messi. He was our guy. He played for our team. He's the greatest footballer of all time. Like people are gonna think
yeah.
Barcelona when now Messi's going to PSG and it's just like, oh yeah, Messi is the greatest footballer of all time. He played for Barcelona and PSG. But it's like in
Mm,
this whole scheme of things, he was Barcelona.
I
It's
think
just
he'll be
it's
remembered as Barcelona
oh he no, he
always and
will. He
forever.
will. He will, but people will know like, it's not like a David Beckham situation where he's been to 3 or 4 different teams or even Ronaldo. It's like Messi was the greatest footballer ever for one club forever, and now we just don't get that. Like I was
Yeah,
kind of looking forward to seeing Messi finish out his career at Barcelona and being
me
like, all right,
too.
like we got to live through that and
Like Kobe.
see. Right, right, dude, right.
We saw Kobe with LA forever. One of the
Yep,
best basketball players ever.
or Jeter, same
There's a
shit.
right, correct. Like there's a reason that they have the rings that they do.
Yep. Like, and I just feel
Um,
bad for like diehard Barcelona fans, like
Me
Austin,
too.
man. I feel bad for him, dude, because like he's like the biggest Messi fan I know. Like he will die on that hill of defending Messi. Messi could literally kill somebody, and he'd be like, "Well, dude, he is like the greatest footballer of all time."
So
So I think we should give him a pass. But yeah, I just feel bad, man. Especially like to go out with just like a club like PSG that just throws money at you and is like, "Come play
yeah,
for us,
and
like get
dude,
us over the hump."
I saw some of the quotes from his presser, and he was in tears, dude. He was like, look,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna be honest, like last summer, I wanted to be gone. I was mad at the club, like I didn't want to be here. He was like, but this summer, like we like worked on our shit, like we figured it out. I was ready to come back, and I wanted to be here,
Yeah.
and I can't, and they can't make it happen. And he tried to take a 50% wage cut,
Man, that's
and
so
he's
tough,
fucking
dude.
crying at the stand. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that
It,
hurts.
it, it like it hurt me to see that. Like just
Yeah,
you like the picture on Twitter of him just crying. Like I was just like, damn, dude.
yeah. Because think about it, dude. He went there. He signed a fucking piece of paper when he was 9, or a napkin when he was 8, 9, some shit like that,
Yeah,
bro.
right. That's all he's
Signs
known.
signs
I don't
his
even
life away to
remember him before he.
Barcelona. He just moves across the entire world to Spain. Becomes all he does is play soccer for Barcelona and become, I don't know, the greatest player to ever kick a soccer ball.
He literally
He's the best soccer ball kicker of all time.
of all time, and he made
And
a
it's
legacy,
all
and
happened
it's
at
just
this club.
all right. That's what I'm saying, dude. And now that is just like, and I feel like I just
25
can't.
years, maybe, something like
My
that.
entire life, dude. As long as I've been alive, I feel like that man has been at Barcelona, like working as being what he turned
Yeah,
out to be.
yeah.
Like I can't even imagine that. I'm like, oh, I've been playing Fortnite for 3 years. I'm sick of it. Like this man has been doing the
Uh,
absolute same thing, grinding his ass off, and obviously it paying off for so long. And then for all that to happen, and then PSG just be like, all right, we want you here now. And I like have a growing hatred for PSG now just because of that fact. And I get it. Like people would be like, "Oh, dude, you're a Real Madrid fan. You guys do that too." Which, yeah, obviously. But it's like, dude, we play in a competitive league. La Liga is way more competitive than League One. PSG
mhm.
wins League One every single year. They
They
have
didn't
no
win it last year.
competition. They didn't
No, they didn't. Did you see Carl's comment in our thing in our group?
on Twitter.
I think it was in the Instagram DMs.
No, I didn't.
He said something. Somebody obviously sent the thing about Messi going there, and you look at all the people that they signed, and Carl's like, "You think they finally have enough to win Ligue 1?" Because they didn't win it last year.
Yeah. Well, I actually think I do remember them being they finished like third or something, right? I don't even think they finished second.
I don't know, but they
Yeah,
did
because I
not.
do
They
actually
didn't
remember
finish
that
first, and
now.
they have Neymar and they have Mbappe and they have a host of other
Well, dude, that's what they do. They're
elite
just like,
players.
oh, this player's finished being a legend at this club. We'll take him. David Beckham will take him. Zlatan will take him. Neymar, like even I mean Neymar
So
wasn't
now
like
they
at the
have
peak of his
Neymar,
career,
Mbappe,
but
Messi as their top three.
Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Di Maria, like dude, they're loaded
They
at every
just they
position on
just
the
signed
field.
Wijnaldum free transfer.
Free transfer.
Yep, they didn't pay for him. They just signed Ramos free transfer.
Ramos, I forgot that. Fuck man.
They got Donnarumma,
Jesus. And he was a stud in the
correct the
Euros.
mundo. Where was he last year? Was he with them last year?
Either he was
I think he
either
was in
there last
Italy
year or he was in Italy
with
obviously
Juve.
before he came to PSG.
I think Donnarumma signed on a free transfer as well.
I think Donnarumma came from Milan. I might be mistaken though.
That might be
I'm
true.
pretty I think he came from Milan.
Yeah. But he went there on a
But
free transfer. They got Messi, Wijnaldum, Sergio Ramos, and Donnarumma all on free transfers this offseason.
dude, it's unreal, man. They're if they don't win the Champions League, they're cursed. There's no way.
Yes.
Their odds might be like minus 150 to win the Champions League. Like that's how stupid good they are.
I think it's like +2 something.
Which is normal. Like I feel like Bayern was like plus 250, plus 300 last year or 2 years ago, whenever.
Yeah.
But like the PSG this PSG team might be the greatest football team I've ever seen on paper. Obviously, we
Yes.
don't know. Obviously, we don't know what they're going to look like on the field chemistry wise. But
No.
Messi's played with Neymar, Di Maria. He's going to be new with Mbappe. He's
But
been
it doesn't
rivals with
matter, dude. He's
Ramos.
Messi. He literally
Exactly,
you think
exactly.
about
But
how
like
good PSG was. Like if they won the Champions League last year, well, they did. They won it 2 years ago, right? Didn't they? Oh no,
PSG,
Bayern beat them in the
yeah,
final in the
yeah,
COVID season, right? So
right.
okay, they were in the final, right? Like they're always one of the favorites to win it just because of
They
all the
were in the
star power
final.
that they
Weren't they in the
had.
final last season against Chelsea?
No, City.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it was
Um,
2 years ago.
so now you just I don't know, add the best football player of all time and
Casual.
Sergio Ramos and Wijnaldum. Like
Yeah,
Wijnaldum, like
dude.
nothing too special, but he's probably like a top 20 or top 30 midfielder in the world.
Right. And the fact they got him for free.
Yeah. And you got Donnarumma, who's probably a top 10 keeper in the world.
Yeah. I might even say top five after that Euros he had.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy, man. I'm
Yeah.
excited for soccer season to kick off.
Me
Speaking of
too.
soccer, so my
Premier
brother
League. I
yeah, did you
saw.
see that? Okay. Do you want to do it?
I'd be down.
I'd be down too. I just don't know how like committed I would be to like remembering to set my lineup every week.
Never that
Like
committed to
knowing
Premier League soccer.
right. That's
But we can
what like I
try,
don't
dude. Well, we could round up some homies. Anybody on here that hears this and wants to do some Premier League fantasy, let us know. We're gonna start something. I don't know what platform it's gonna be on, but we'll figure it out.
yeah. I've only ever done it on like a random like fantasy app. I think it wasn't even like ESPN or some shit like that.
I think ESPN does one, and I think Premier League has their own.
Yeah, maybe we
Um,
can do it on there then.
yeah, it's pretty solid.
Word. All
I think
right.
that'd be fun.
So yeah.
But I want to talk a little Premier League though.
Okay.
So, because the season's starting up, it's in 4 days, so we're gonna have to get this. They're gonna get this
Whoa, the
fantasy
season
league
starts in
going.
4 days,
Yeah, I
bro.
saw a thing today. The same number as Virgil Van Dyke wears.
Wow, I didn't know it was that soon. I thought it was
I
like
don't
end of
know if we
August.
realistically have time.
Yeah, that might be tough. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll try. Um, so but City are probably the favorites to win it, right? You fucking hate that. I don't think we win it this year.
No?
We just went back to back,
Yeah, so what? Run it back.
back to back to back.
Back to back to back, 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 back,
Competition's
back,
really
back.
good, dude. Chelsea's really good. They're gonna be signing Lukaku,
Chelsea is good.
right? Tuchel, I think, is a really good manager. They play really good counterattacking football.
Yeah.
Um, Liverpool is underrated because they were hurt so much last year.
People are
I
gonna
think
sleep
they're
on
still a
them.
good team,
Yeah.
right? If Allison's healthy and if Van Dijk's healthy, and if Trent Alexander-Arnold's healthy and Henderson's healthy and Robertson
And
is healthy,
Mosif Salah.
yeah, most of Salah and Mane and Firmino, young Bobby, if they're all healthy, dude, they're a great team.
Right. They were just banged up bad last season.
Bad last year. Yeah. Spurs suck dicks. Don't care about them. Arsenal's booty. Man, you low
Arsenal's
key not
booty.
gonna be bad.
Yeah, I mean they're always good on paper though.
They're always like okay, but just like they just don't get it done. It seems.
Yeah,
I don't know.
since Sir Alex
But I
left,
think
they
I think
did the
City,
same.
Liverpool, and Chelsea are like super legit. All like I think any three of them could win it. My money's on City or Chelsea though.
Dude, and Leicester is a sleeper team every year since they
Every
won.
year, dude.
Every year since they won, bro. They're right there.
I love Jamie Vardy. Little crackhead.
Yeah. Crackhead ass.
Dude,
Yeah.
he smokes cigs and drinks Red Bulls, bro.
Still?
Yeah, there's literally photos of him walking around training grounds with Red Bulls, like on his way to warm ups.
This man is a professional soccer player in the Premier League and he smokes cigarettes.
I don't know if he still smokes cigs.
Oh, I was gonna say, how does his lungs
But he's
not
still
explode?
drinking Red Bull before practice, bro.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was
Like,
just gonna say, like a bunch of Yankees players do, but it's baseball. You're not running fucking 7 miles in 90
right,
minutes.
right.
Yeah, that's bad, dude.
Yeah,
Hey, Vardy gonna Vardy. What can we say?
yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for football though. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Soccer,
fun season.
football,
It's gonna be different. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for American football too,
football.
but
Dude, yeah.
soccer football, it's gonna be an interesting season at Madrid without Sergio Ramos there, man. It's gonna be
It is,
weird.
but the thing is, I think Barca is way worse shape than you. Like they're in
Yeah,
shambles.
yeah, dude. Atletico's gonna be there every year. You know,
Atletico's gonna be good again.
as long as they're under Diego Simeone, they're gonna be that
Yeah, I
scrappy,
like
just like
Diego.
scratching out. I hate watching Diego Simeone, but I respect his game and I respect like his tactics.
Yeah, yeah. All right, you want to talk about Rick?
Let's get
That's
into
all the
some
sports we
Rick, dude.
got. Let's get into some
What
Rick.
oh wait. Before we get into Rick, I should have brought this up when we were talking baseball, but I wrote it down on my notes. Did you see that Barstool and MLB are negotiating like rights to some games?
I did see that.
That's gonna be interesting, dude.
Barstool's kind of
Barstool's
dope.
making moves, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Clay and I
turning the
were talking
Barstool
about
fund
that.
into a permanent fund, and I kind of want to apply for a job. He like put a thing on Instagram saying he was looking for a director, and like I probably am not qualified for that job, but I've done some work for like some nonprofits that
Yeah.
have funds. I know how to do all the accounting for it and shit. So I think I might hit him up and be like, "Yo, Dave, I think
Holler at your boy.
maybe I'm not the guy for the director job, but you're gonna need a guy to keep track of everything, and I have some experience doing it, or I have some experience auditing the people that do it to make sure that it's right. When they tell the governmental entity that's making sure that they're doing it right and making sure that they should still be a nonprofit.
Yeah.
Like, so I kind of
This
know
is
how to do it.
this is how you approach him. You gotta find him. You gotta go up to him in person, bro. Whenever
No, I
he's
think I'm
doing
just
one of
gonna
those.
take. Can we just take this clip and I'm gonna tag him in it on Twitter? And
Yeah. This is what I'm gonna say. Dave, two things. One, Random Roommates podcast. Pick that shit up. Add us as a Barstool podcast. You won't be
okay,
disappointed. Two, on the side, I'll direct your nonprofit shit because I am a crazy accountant. I know my numbers and I'm good with that shit. And I'll make you laugh. Are you sold or are you sold?
then he's gonna be like, "Okay, make me laugh," and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, I wasn't ready to be on the spot like this."
Yeah, you gotta think of a one-liner for when that question pops up so that you can
I
just like
know.
rip it right out of your mouth so it sounds like you weren't prepared for that, but like you have the
Because
ability to just spit
here's the
it.
thing that I like about Portnoy, and I'm starting to realize it, is he is a dickhead,
Yeah,
but he's kind of matured into a no bullshitter dickhead. Like if you come out with him and you're like making claims, he's like, okay, prove it to me.
right.
Like if I, like it literally, if I said to him like, oh, like I'll make you laugh, he'd be like, all right, make me laugh, do something funny. Like he'd be like, I'm no bullshit. You said you can make me laugh. Let's make it happen. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But I think I kind of like that about him. He's grown on me
Yeah,
a lot.
he has grown on me a lot. Barstool as a whole has grown on me a lot. Like I've always
Yeah,
followed them and
same.
like listen to their shit, but like I'm just especially like Clay's a big Barstool guy, so like I'll see him watching shit and I'm just like instantly hooked.
Yeah, yeah. I know
Like their
Clay's a
whole
big
their whole
Barstool
behind
guy.
their whole behind the scenes stuff that they do is actually pretty interesting.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think the MLB and Barstool would be good for the
Pretty
game.
cool.
A lot of people saying like, oh, they just cater to old white 40-year-old Republican dudes, and I'm just like, all right, well, if that's like your viewpoint of what Barstool is, like, you obviously don't know Barstool,
Yeah.
because like half the people on, not more than half the people on Barstool are some of the most liberal people I've ever heard. Like, it has no political affiliation. Like, you just see some bullshit on Twitter and form an opinion based off of nothing,
Right. Right.
which most people do a lot. But
Yeah, that's pretty much the way this world works.
on that note,
One more sports thing actually. Did you watch the
okay,
Deshaun Jackson video that I sent you?
what, that was Deshaun Jackson, the
Yes,
Rams.
sir.
I couldn't.
Yes,
I didn't have
sir.
my volume up, so I couldn't see it. Of course it is, dude. Of course it's Deshaun
It looks
Jackson. Watch
good,
him go out and
dude.
just have a watch him
One-handed
just go out and have a
smack.
fucking stud season, bro.
Could
Watch
you
that.
imagine? I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
can imagine. I
Here's the
wouldn't be
thing,
surprised.
dude.
He's not on the Eagles anymore.
He's not on the Eagles anymore, and the Eagles' fucking training staff is poopy diaper, and that's why he hasn't played more than 5 games in the last 2 seasons.
Right. And
Now he's going to go to LA. He's going to be the healthiest version he's ever been.
Yeah.
And he's got Matty Stafford now slinging him the rock, throwing him that deep ball.
Yeah, dude. Deshaun Jackson might be a super low-key fantasy pickup this year.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Call
might
us
be
the
my
fantasy
very last
footballers,
pick.
'cause- yeah, yeah. And then
My
have like
last
a
round,
Brandon
last round
Cooks-esque
pick,
season.
dude, because that's one of those last round pick. You keep him on your team for 2 weeks. You're going to know, is Stafford slinging the deep ball, and is he healthy? Or did Stafford try to sling on the deep ball, and now he's injured, and he's going to be out for the rest of the season? Those are the only 2 options.
Right.
You'll know.
Because
You'll know
if
pretty
he's
quick.
if he's in and he's healthy, he's going to be getting used.
I mean, they got Woods and they got Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, but they're not the deep guys that Deshaun Jackson is.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so
Damn.
we'll see. I think he's got potential to kind of pop off there. And like Matt Stafford doesn't have a connection with those other guys.
Doesn't. And Matt Stafford has an absolute fucking cannon. So
yeah. So I think there's potential there for D-Jax to be nice.
It's gonna be a fun little storyline.
I hope he does, dude. I've
watch.
always liked D-Jax. I got myself a D-Jax NFC Pro Bowl jersey from I won it on the boardwalk in Wildwood one year. Shooting hoops.
Fire.
Got an
fire.
NFC,
that white one? Is it
NFC
that white
Pro
one?
Bowl D-Jax. Yeah, the Jones kind of nice.
Yeah, that one's fresh with the blue lettering.
Yeah. I like that. Always been a big D-Jax guy, so obviously I'm wishing for the best for him, except for if he plays Philly.
Yeah, then just take the game off or something.
Yeah. Or just go for 3 catches for 75 yards and a touchdown, but we still get the dub.
I mean, I'll take less than that if that's on the table.
Yeah.
You never know with this Philly Eagles offense. We might not even get more than 1 touchdown. So
yeah, you're right.
I was thinking more like 1 for 1, 10 yards. Like solid 2-point fantasy day. Do your thing. Have your diaper week against the Birds.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, get into some new Rick.
Yeah, dude.
So before we get into new Rick, Adult Swim app, poopy. It's the worst app that was ever developed
of all time. And you'd think it'd be like somewhat like updated and fast and nice because Adult
Swim not, dude. It's literally stuck in 2004.
It really is. It's so bad, dude. And like the way like you get to a TV show, like even if
it's terrible. It always has issues. Yes, it takes so long. The loading everywhere is so long. Like it's just bad, dude. Everything about it is bad.
It's Adult Swim.
It lags all the time and like glitches out.
So laggy. It's so laggy. And the thing is, like, if you're going to watch an Adult Swim like show, you can't. It's not like you can just turn on the cable and like flip to the Adult Swim channel. You have to wait until 9 p.m. on Cartoon Network to watch any of that shit, and then hope that it's on. So like the majority of their shows are being watched on this app, I would assume. So it's like, get your shit together. This is where everybody watches your shit, especially Rick and Morty fans like us.
Yeah, their website's not too bad. I don't know, dude. Why is the app?
The design of the website is nice. Like the design and the layout and the way it looks is nice, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just so slow and like, it takes forever to get to poopy. Anywhere.
Do you watch Rick on Adult Swim app or adultswim.com or some shit?
No, I don't have a TV provider login, so I just use one of those janky websites.
So Adult Swim, after every episode, after the credits, they like instantly put you into like a 3-minute behind the scenes with the cast.
I've seen all those. Yeah,
dude, I love it. It provides me like such a better perspective of like the episode, and it also like helps me appreciate it because they're talking about all the thought
Like the
that goes
writing
into it.
process. Yeah.
And it's not just like crazy twists and turns. Like their thought process is like really in depth. They're like, oh,
Character
like
development.
we wanted this, and this is kind of how we feel about this person. So this is what we think that they would have done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've yeah, because I don't know
And then they
why,
build a
but like
story
it's
about
always on
that.
these. And I'll just like always forget that those are on. Like it's only like 3 or 5 minutes long usually.
Yeah.
But it just came on one day, like I think the first time I realized it, and I was like, "Oh shit, is this like a behind the scenes episode they did?" And I looked, and it was like still part of like the little loading bar on the episode. So it's like, "Oh, they must just be like adding this in because, dude,
Oh,
think about it, Rick and
nice.
Morty. You can't just like casually watch Rick and Morty and then like be like, I mean, I guess you could, but like, there's a lot of stuff that flies over a lot of people's heads. So they were probably like, all right, well, let's throw in
Let's
like
break it
this
down
little
for them.
right little breakdowns because you can just go on YouTube and type in Rick and Morty season 3 episode 5 breakdown and like there'll be like a 20-minute episode of like breaking everything down. But these are the actual writers crunch it into 3 minutes. It's like a
Yeah.
quick little like recap.
Yeah. Yep. It's like a recap of the episode, everything that happened, and like the thought process around why they did it like that.
Yeah, it's dope. Big
Yeah, I like it a
fan.
lot. Yeah, big fan. But let's talk about the episode, dude. I thought it was sick.
Dude, you know what's funny? I was sitting there watching it, and in my head, I was like, damn, literally just last week when Kenny and I were podcasting and talking about Rick, I was like, dude, we're not getting like any sort of like story development
I know, I
or
was
like
thinking the
any
same
sort of
thing.
like background stuff. And this episode was just full of it, dude.
Yeah,
Like it was so liberating to see that and be like, oh, they haven't just completely ditched like storylines and stuff. Like
yeah.
this is classic Rick and Morty like story
What
shit.
if we get evil Morty before this season ends
I
too?
could see them doing like bird person episode, evil Morty episode, and then maybe like an interdimensional cable episode would be dope, or like some sort of episode like that.
Yeah.
Which I
We got
guess
two
kind of
episodes left.
yeah, that was 8. We got 9 and 10. Oh yeah, there's only 2 left. So I'm sure we'll do like an evil Morty one and an interdimensional cable. That would
I
be
don't
my
know.
guess. That's a very hopeful ask, but I feel like even just getting one of those two to end the season with would be dope. And you know what's funny? So like in the beginning of this episode, when the rest of the family like goes on the cruise or whatever, and like they're setting it up to show that Rick was going to be alone for the weekend, I was so fucking hyped, dude. I was like, this is going
Yeah.
to be some crazy shit. Like Rick's alone. Like we're going to get an inside look on like what he's like thinking and not just like doing random adventures and stuff. Like this is going to give us like a big chunk of story, and it did.
Yes, it did. We learned a lot
Um,
about Rick. It's
dude,
deep.
so deep, bro. Did you catch the part where he said, "Oh, you live in a reality with your dead daughter"?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about that, and dude, think about to the episode where it's season 3, episode 1, where he with the chicken or the Mulan sauce, the Szechuan
Yeah,
sauce,
yeah, yeah.
and he makes up that fabricated story about the bomb going off and killing his wife and Beth like when she was a kid, and he was like, "Oh, you can't make up a fabricated dream or something." He's like, "This is a memory," and he's like, "Yeah, but I can make it up if none of it's real or whatever." So I
Right,
was thinking,
right, right.
I was like, if this is the real Rick and he and Bird Person is like, or not Bird Person, it was the old Rick, the memory Rick was like, oh, you live in a reality with your dead daughter. I'm like, damn,
Right.
so Beth in the real timeline is dead. So that should have been real, right?
Or that's just how Bird Person remembers Rick.
No, but it wasn't Bird Person that said that. It was the memory Rick.
No, that's how Bird Person remembers Rick. That's Bird Person's memory of Rick. And Bird Person was like in the Federation,
Oh,
so maybe he thinks that's
that story is real.
maybe Bird Person thinks that Beth is dead. Right.
But
That's
like
what
you
it
would
all
have to
comes.
think
That's the
you would
driving
have to
factor.
think so Bird Person thinks that the Beth that Rick lives with now is not the real Beth that he originally had.
Yes.
Okay. I see that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, but dude, like seeing like getting a look into like all Bird Person's memories and stuff was dope.
Yeah.
And seeing like them at the music festival when they were smoking like that like backpack
Yeah.
of like space
Yeah.
gas or whatever, and like they met up at the thing, and then they were like in a war together, and Bird Person like rejected Rick's friendship, and Rick was like butthurt about that all episode because the other Rick was like, oh, why don't you think this war or this fight
This
scene is dope?
battle's dope.
This
Yeah.
battle is dope. He's like, you
Yeah.
guys
The Battle
won.
of Blood
And then,
Ridge.
yeah. And then he sees Bird Person like reject him at the end. He's like, oh, that's why you didn't like it. And he was just like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. uh, no, this episode was good. I laughed a few times. I
Yeah.
don't always laugh when I watch things, even if I think they're funny and I think they're good. I don't always laugh, but I
Right, right.
got a few chuckles out.
When I'm like audibly laughing at a TV show or a movie that I'm watching, it has to be really funny. Like
Yeah,
that's not me saying like I don't find a lot of things funny. Like internally, I'll be like, oh, that was funny, but I won't like actually laugh out loud.
right,
When
right.
I'm laughing out loud, it's I literally can't contain myself from laughing.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the part that got me was the AI in the garage was talking to that random guy, and
yeah.
he's like, "Do you have solar power? Do you have batteries? Blah blah blah." Just going on. He's like, "Are you a Marvel fan?" He's like, "Oh my god, yes. Who isn't?" Like blah blah blah. And then at
We
the
have
end, she
so
goes,
much in common.
"We have so much
We're
in
best
common."
friends. We are best friends.
We're best friends. We are best friends. I will suck your dick. And then it just
Yes.
cuts.
And then I like at the end when yeah, that's funny as shit. When she was like, I will suck your dick. Because earlier when she was talking to Rick and
Yeah,
he was like, "Did you just say you're gonna give me a head?"
yeah,
And then she said that to him. And then at the end, when the dude comes back with all the shit in the
yeah,
wheelbarrow,
yeah.
and he's like, "What? Oh my god, what? Like who are you? This
Who
is
are
so
you? Who
weird.
is
Like
this
get out of
guy?
here, leave." And then
Weirdo.
and then Rick's just like looking up at her, like or looking up into his garage, and she
Yeah,
just goes, "Disloyalty," like she said that she was feeling
yeah,
disloyal or
yeah.
something like that.
Disloyalty accepted or something like that. And he's just
Yeah,
like, nah, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah. uh,
Yeah, great episode, man. I think that might be my favorite episode of the season so far.
yeah, I don't know. I think when it's over, I'm gonna go back and binge watch the whole thing,
Yeah,
and
me too.
then
I can't wait for that.
I'll probably decide on a favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't even remember like the earlier ones. Like I remember obviously like what they're about. Like there's a Thanksgiving one, which was a few weeks ago. That one was good.
Yeah, Thanksgiving one
Um,
was good.
the very first one was really good. I think that might be a close favorite of mine
Is
where
that the one with
Morty's
the
like,
wine?
yeah, and he
Yeah, I
keeps going
like the
through that
wine.
portal. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was good. And Morty calls Jessica his girlfriend, and Rick's just like, your girlfriend. He's like, we kissed. It counts. It counts for something.
Yep. I didn't love the incest baby one, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah. I think we talked about the incest baby coming back and how we were like weren't a real big fan of that one.
Yeah, I didn't really love that one either.
What else was there? Oh, Jerry's the episode with Jerry and the demons with the hooks peeled back on their
Oh
skin.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That one was decent.
That one was pretty
I gotta
good.
watch that one again.
Yeah, that was a lot. The decoy one was pretty good.
Oh yeah, the decoy one was interesting. I like those ones
Um,
because I like the mindfuck ones.
the mindfuck ones are the best ones because it's like
Yeah,
you watch it and then you realize a lot of it like as you're watching, you're like, oh fuck.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, it's been a good season so far.
It has, dude. It never disappoints. It's just the
No,
only disappointing thing, and I'll reiterate this because I say it every fucking episode, is how long the episodes take to come out. And it's like I get it because if this is how it's going to be for its entirety existence, like if Rick and Morty is always this good, I will gladly wait a year and a half, 2 years in between seasons to get this. Like I
all right,
don't.
I'll do a year and a
I'm
half,
not,
2 years, just pushing it.
well, that's what it usually is,
Because after a year, I really start itching.
right? I started itching like months after, and I'm just like, oh my god. But I like when they do like I think I like the 5 and 5. It makes the season feel longer instead of just going straight through to 10. Because they'll do like 5 episodes and then wait like
Yeah,
a few weeks and then do 5 more. So it's like I have
yeah.
something to look forward to for a little bit longer, and then I have 5 more episodes to watch. But yeah, I don't know, man. I hope it doesn't take as long to come out with this next season. But also at the same
We'll
time,
see.
if that's what it takes, like I can deal with it.
Yeah. All right, you want to get into the draft?
Yeah, I'm excited for this draft.
All right, let's pretend that we have a really nice electric guitar, like
Is
the
that what
random
our
roommates draft. That's our drop.
Yo, that sounded so good, dude. Raspy voice and everything. Like the random roommates draft sounded so good.
Yeah, maybe we'll use
We need
that.
to, yeah, we need to clip that and just use that sound of you doing that as our fucking
Yeah, yeah,
thing.
yeah. I'll find it and I'll pull it off the audio.
All right, word.
Um, all right. So we're gonna do the draft today. So last week's draft, we did best munchies draft. Your
You
boy
bodied
K
me
Stills took
again,
home the dub.
dude.
Dude,
I'm
you were
streaking
whooping me
bad.
at first.
I know. And I
I
was like, oh,
called
I
on
got
my
this one in
people
the
though.
bag.
I called on my people for some help.
Yeah.
I said I put it. I forget if I retweeted it or if I did it on my Instagram story. I was like, can you guys go vote for me? Like Johnny is smoking me right now. It's embarrassing.
All right. I'm
And then
gonna
I was
have to
like,
get a
or
small
don't.
guild.
I was like, or don't. Just go vote. Like, vote for him. I don't give a shit.
You know
But
what's
yeah, it
funny
was
is we always have like one. You and I always have a lock vote, like for each of us, and no matter what we're drafting, it's gonna be Maggie votes for me and Lex votes for you. So we're starting off like 50
50-50.
50% every time. I noticed
Yeah.
that. I was just like,
Nah,
I thought that.
I don't know if Lex will always vote with me. I think she would be fine with voting for you, but I think she's gonna lean my way because her and I are very similar.
Very similar, right? That
So
makes
I
sense.
think we like a lot of the same things.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Um, but I think she would vote for you if she thought your team was better. I don't think she'd give me an unbiased favor. You talked about her getting you Dunkaroos and telling me I wasn't allowed to eat them. And you think she's not willing to vote for you?
No, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying like 90% of the time it's going to be a lock, and also
Yeah,
because
probably.
for the same reasons that you just said, like you guys are very similar.
Yeah.
Like you're literally
Yeah.
the same person.
So I was 59-41% winner on Instagram and I was 60-40 winner on Twitter. So pretty easy.
Not a
60-40
blowout though.
sweat. Nah. But 60-40 on both of them.
So what is it? You're 3-1 now. I'm 1-3. We've
Yep.
won 4 drafts.
Yep.
All right, got to turn it around. I'm turning
Yeah,
around.
turn it around, baby.
I'm trying.
And then so today we're gonna do best bar foods.
How many you want to do? 4?
For in a beverage.
4 in a beverage.
I get to pick where I want to go. Here's the thing: I want the first 2 picks.
just making up new rules. All right,
Yeah.
I actually just get the first 4 picks, and
then you get the next 4. Right. But you get to pick your drink first.
Oh, word, thanks.
All right, I want to go first, and I'm just gonna pray that this one makes it back to me. I don't think it's gonna.
Okay.
But first,
I was gonna say something, but I'll let you pick first.
First, I'm gonna go with wings.
Fuck you. I was gonna
I
say
mean, that's the 101. Like,
I know
it's
that's the 101
clear.
every single time. Even if you don't like wings, dude, like you gotta go wings because that's just what.
Yeah.
That's the staple of bar food.
Yeah, and I enjoy wings.
I thought that was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be the one that you were like, oh, I'm just gonna pick something else and just hope Johnny doesn't pick wings.
I think wings. It's just too much of a staple. Like I didn't really want to pass it up.
Yeah,
because there's no way it's coming back to me.
I think there's one other staple, and it's probably gonna be my pick, but I have 2 picks.
All right, so let's hear it. Yeah, let's get them both. We can do one at a time, I guess.
Yeah, just I have to say both at the same time. Make up my own word.
Yes,
a burger. No, I'm going any sort of cheeseburger or hamburger.
Okay, I think that's fair.
I think that's the other staple. I think most bars gonna have like a Angus beef burger and wings.
You roll up to a random bar and there's a sign outside that says burgers, wings, and fries.
Right. That's pretty much every bar.
Yep.
Burger, wings, and fries. Are we counting fries though? Because that's more of like a side. That's like a side piece.
You can count it, dude. I don't give a shit. If you want to pick fries, go ahead and pick fries.
Yeah, but like you don't go to a bar and just order like a basket of fries.
I did yesterday at Towers. I got a quesadilla and I got a basket of fries.
Yeah, but like the fries are like the side to your quesadilla. You're not just getting fries.
Okay, but I still think that
like chili cheese fries or some shit.
I still think that if you want to get fries, if you want to pick fries, you can go ahead and pick some fries.
I personally wasn't going to pick fries, but
right, because nobody is going to go to a bar and just order fries. No, I'm sure some people would actually.
So we're on the same page here.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could pick it if you want.
Okay, that's fair.
It is a food that you eat at a bar.
It is. So all right, so let me think here. That might change up my situation.
Okay.
I think what you're gonna say, what you wanted to come back to, will, because what I'm about to pick is gonna be a little different.
Okay.
But I'm going with jalapeno poppers.
Okay, bombs.
Bomb.com.
Harder to find.
Harder to
find. When you
find
them, they're good.
Yeah, and they're really hard to fuck up. Like you're not gonna have like a bad batch of jalapeno poppers. They're
That's
usually
true, dude. It's just what jalapeno, cream cheese, and bacon.
yeah, we're just jalapenos, cheese, and fucking like fried. Like I
Yeah,
don't always have cream
yeah,
cheese and bacon in mine,
right.
but that's usually just in the dip. Like if you have jalapeno popper dip, like that's
Yeah,
what it's
that's
made with.
true.
If I just get regular jalapeno poppers, it's usually just jalapenos and cheese, fried jalapenos and cheese.
I'm gonna be honest. So my pick did make it back to me, but I don't have a second pick. I don't even have a thought yet.
Oh, for like your pick after this?
Yeah.
All right, well, get the fucking clock working.
All right, I got it.
All right.
So first, the one that I wanted to get back to me did get back to me. Fried pickles.
Oh, that was gonna be the one, dude. I almost said that instead of poppers, bro.
Dude, like fried pickles are so close to automatic for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Maggie's
we're
put
going
them
out.
on.
We're going out together. There's like four of us. Yeah, I'm getting fried pickles for
Getting
the
fried
table,
pickles.
dude.
Yeah.
Fried pickles for the table is automatic.
Have you ever had fried banana peppers?
Mm-mm.
So, dude, honestly, in my opinion, better than fried pickles.
Oh,
So fucking good.
I would be into that. I was gonna say I'll go check them out, but I don't know where to check them out.
There's a place down here called Hanley's, and they have fried pickles, which are like the
Mm.
pickled, like they're not like the pickled chips, or like the pickle strips,
Yeah, I like the chips
and like
better.
the pickle ricks.
Yeah.
Fried pickle rick. But the fried banana peppers are amazing, dude. They're so good. They're like little, like just chips, like banana pepper
Yeah, yeah,
chips.
yeah. They sound good. I'd be into that.
Yeah, they're banging.
All right, so I got wings fried pickles, dude. If I go to a bar and I get wings fried pickles, I'm in heaven.
And you're gonna be shitting your fucking ass out the next morning.
Don't care.
Don't, yeah, no, not a single care about that, but it just be prepared for it to happen.
Um, my number three bar food is I don't know if most people say this is bar food, but I get it at Tara's all the time. Tara's is banging. That's I go to that bar more than any other one.
Yeah,
Um, but I've gotten it other places as well, and it's a nice appetizer. I'm a big appetizer guy at the bar.
yeah.
Um, crab dip.
Crab dip is good.
Love me a good crab dip.
I was gonna go with a dip, I think, for one of my picks, but crab dip you can't go wrong, dude. Crab dip
No,
is good. So good.
yeah,
Especially if you get like the what's the bread that's not like it's like flatbread almost. Pita chip? Is it pita?
pita. Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Crab dip and pita, fucking awesome. Crazy
I
nice
had
combo.
Tara's does like a loaf of bread, but then they cut it into slices, so it's like a whole loaf that's pre-cut. Fire.
Yeah.
Um, Lex and I did crab dip at this one place near her. I think it was called Proving Ground, and they did crab dip with breadsticks. They brought out two breadsticks, and then they were like it was not enough to eat all the crab dip, and they were like, "Oh, you guys want some more breadsticks?" Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude, fire me up.
Dude,
Good looks.
imagine this, bro. Fucking crab dip or pretty much any dip, like buffalo chicken dip, crab dip with Olive Garden breadsticks.
I've never been to Olive Garden.
What? I mean, you're not missing much, but the breadsticks, dude.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Olive Garden food is very, very, very average. Like, don't like go out of your way to go to Olive Garden.
I wouldn't.
But if you find yourself stumbling upon an Olive Garden and you decide to go in, literally just get the breadsticks. They're so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, dude, there. If I were to go from my house to an Olive Garden, the closest one is in Freehold. If I were to drive 10 minutes further, I'd be at Federici's in Freehold, which is like a banging, non-chain, amazing, amazing Italian restaurant, bro. It
Yeah, and
is
you're not
so
gonna pick
good.
Olive Garden over that.
No way. If I want Italian, bro, I'm getting Federici's.
Federici's,
If
eh?
I'm going to Freehold, like, dude, the shit slaps. It's so good. Last time we
I
went there, Lex got Mama's lasagna, and I think I got stuffed shells. And dude, the
ooh,
lasagna was amazing. The noodles were perfect. The sauce was some of the best sauce I've ever had. Mwah.
you
Fresh.
just fucking went full Italian.
Oh, chef's kiss
Penny
on
mob
Mama's
boss
lasagna.
Stillwell. All right, so is it my pick?
Yeah, back to you.
My third pick. So I have fucking jalapeno poppers. Oh, excuse me. And burgers. My next pick, I kind of want to go like, all right, I'm going. This is going to be a seasonal pick strictly. So imagine you're at the bar on a nice winter night with your buddies watching some NFL game or something. I'm
Ooh, I know
going.
where you're going, and it's getting me hard.
Do you know where I'm going? I
I
don't
don't
think you
know.
do. I think I might surprise you with this one, but I'm going
All right.
French onion soup.
Ah, yeah. Boo.
You
Two
don't like
thumbs
French onion soup?
down.
You don't like
Nah,
French onion soup? Oh, dude,
nah.
it's
I've
so
only had
good,
it
man.
once, and I've heard people say that the place I got it from, they don't do it very well. Um,
Yeah, it's
but
pretty
I was
easy to
just like
fuck
so
up.
turned off, and I was just like, I, you know me, maybe I fucking love New England clam chowder. Like that's a
Yeah.
staple. Even in the middle of summer, I'll get fucking New England clam chowder.
Well, dude, remember when we went snowboarding last December and up at Waldo's and we stopped at the bar like after a few runs on that one mountain?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you
Clam
got
chowder.
clam chowder and I got French onion soup.
I think so. I think you're right.
So that, I mean that makes
In
sense
a
there.
nutshell, that's the two of us in a
Yeah.
nutshell.
Yep. But yeah, that might be fuck, dude. I gotta stop going with these like low key picks because people are gonna see that on the draft and be like, nah, but it's fucking delicious. What can I say?
Whatever, man. Do what you like.
I am. I'm just built different. That's what I'm gonna keep telling myself.
Okay. Go on then.
All right, for my fourth pick and final pick of food. Oh fuck, listen, I gotta think about this one. Hmm. You think of some like classic coastal Carolina bars that has like a usual good go to. Hmm. Oh, dude. That's not really bar food though. It kind of is. All right, fuck it. I'm going French dip,
Okay.
the sandwich, like a French
Yeah,
dip
yeah, yeah,
sandwich
yeah. Yeah, yeah. French dips are nice.
with the fucking beefy roast beef and some au jus, and you dip it in the fucking more au jus and a little side of fries. That's
Yeah.
always a good. If I'm like not trying to spend a lot of money, but I want to be full, I'm getting a French dip.
Yeah, that's a good move. I love that in the winter when it's cold.
Yeah, I love cold bar food for some reason. Like if it's
Yeah.
summer and I go to a bar, I'm
Because it
usually just
makes me
getting
feel like I'm like in a cabin.
right. Yeah, yeah. Right. It's like a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's like
Yeah.
getting hot
Yeah.
chocolate for breakfast when you go to like
Correct.
Eggs Up or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feels
So
good.
yeah, I'm going French dip. A lot of
All
French in
right.
my lineup.
Um,
Louis,
yeah, I
French
think
onion soup, French dip.
that I can't hear you anymore.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Yes.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I said I got a lot of French in my lineup.
You do. Big French guy.
Big French guy. Took it in fucking high school, took it in college, eating the foods,
Ooh,
cultured
look at
bitch.
you. Look at
Yeah.
you. Took it in middle school. My teacher got kicked in the face by a horse, dude. That fucked her up.
Yo, what? Yo.
I'm not kidding even a little bit, bro.
Dude, way out of left field, bro. Where what? That was the last thing I was expecting you to say.
Dude, I
Oh.
caused my heart hope to die. She got smoked in the face by a horse when they came in, and her face was so fucked up, dude. Like it was painful to look at.
Yo, imagine how painful it was to have.
Yeah, I know,
Dude,
dude.
holy
I
shit. How do you
got
get kicked in the face by a horse and then just wake up for work the next day?
yeah, dead ass. I don't know.
Oh my
Um,
god.
I got sent to the principal in her class because me and some kids there was a French movie on, and me and some kids were throwing colored pencils around the classroom. And one of our friends, I'm so glad that it was this kid that like we were friends with, took a stray colored pencil to the face and was bleeding in the forehead. Like not bad, but like yeah, like a little dot of blood here.
Just straight up, I could have pictured that like flying to him, just going doink, and then just having like a
Yo,
little blood dot on his
yo.
forehead.
So I get sat down to the principal's office, and I was like, "Nah, bro, we weren't doing that." Like, I was like, "You know her, like she's kind of crazy, dude." Like, and I said this, like I pretty much said my French teacher is incompetent and untrustworthy, and you shouldn't believe what she said. And the principal or the assistant principal was like, "Yeah, all right, just like go back to class, but take your time. I'll tell her that I yelled at you."
Oh, she did not have a. She woke up and was like, "I'm not dealing with any bullshit today. It's Monday, and I don't want to speak to anybody."
Yeah.
Then you come in here accused of throwing colored pencils at people, and she's just like, Jesus Christ, dude, just go back to class.
Yep. Yep.
Like I get, like as a kid you
Uh,
don't think of that, but like as an adult you're like, dude, there's just those days where you just don't feel like talking or speaking to anybody or having any responsibility because
yeah.
you're just burnt out, and that was one of her days.
Yep.
That's funny.
Whatever. I was on one. All right. So you got. So what do you got? I don't even know what you got. You got
So I got
burgers,
burgers, jalapeno fucking guys,
poppers.
pop, burgers, poppers, French onion soup, and French dip.
Okay. And I got wings, and I got fried picks,
Fried
and I got
pigs.
crab dip.
Okay.
And there's two things that I want, but the issue is that I can only pick one of them.
You're in a bit of a predicament here.
And one of them is chicken tenders, but I got wings.
Right.
And the other one is buffalo chicken wrap, but I got
But I got
wings.
wings.
Right. So either way, it's kind of gonna be like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I think I just have to go tenders, dude. That's the Kenny pick is tenders.
I'm surprised that wasn't your first pick. I mean, you had the first pick, so you went wings, but
Right.
like if that was strictly personal choice, I think you would have went tenders.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
right. So
for a drink, obviously Miller Lite.
Miller Lite.
If I'm in a bar and I'm not drinking Miller Lite,
Like,
there's two reasons. One reason is because it's my first or second beer and I'm being bougie and I'm drinking something nice. The second is because I'm down horrendously bad and I'm drinking Rolling Rocks at Terrace because they're $2.25.
how much is a Miller Lite? Like 240?
$3.50.
Oh.
Or maybe it's $3.
He said, I'm down horrendously bad. Rolling Rock was not what I was expecting you to say.
Yeah, they got cheap Rolling Rocks there. Or like any local bar, they do canned PBR and they're cheap and they're 16 ounces.
Yeah, I fucking hate PBR though.
Ooh, I will tear up some PBR.
Some peanut butter and jelly.
And here's the thing. It goes perfect with my tenders pick because my favorite all-time happy hour choice, Tongi's, chicken tenders, $5. Pitcher of Miller Lite, $5.
And you're
Tip,
set.
$5. $15.
15 bucks.
I'm full and I got a good buzz from that pitcher. Right. Nah, but I probably got a second pitcher and then I still only tip $5. Okay, so $20.
Unless you're there in dollar pitcher night.
Yeah, but they don't start until after happy hour.
That's true. We had many times where we would go for happy hour and then stay and then barely make it home.
Yeah.
But
we don't always make it home.
No. Nope, not always, but like to think we do.
Yeah, we try. So what you got for your drink?
All right, so I'm going a little different setting. Like if I'm at a bar and I'm like drinking to drink and just getting food out the side, I'm going like Bud Light or something light like that. Coors Light, just a light beer. But if I'm there strictly for happy hour to have a meal and like sit there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then go home and do something else, I'm going Blue Moon. Because it's like, I think Blue Moon is great. Like it's not quite like
it is. It's a really good casual
but
beer.
It's like in between. Right. It's like a nice dinner beer.
Yeah, it is. I like that pick. I think it's a good pick.
Yeah. That was usually my go-to. Like if we weren't drinking for the night, but we're going to happy hour, I'm getting like one or two Blue Moons. Maybe a French.
I'm getting Miller Lite every time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if we're going to get fucked up, if we're just going for dinner and to chill.
Yeah. Well, it's different because I can't drink like 9 fucking Blue Moons. I'll be fucking dead, and I'll have the craziest headache of my life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like you physically can't do it long term.
Physically can't do long term.
It just works out nice for me because I prefer Miller Lite. So
Right. And if I'm drinking like out of a bottle, I'm not gonna get a Blue Moon. Like I'll get Blue Moon if it's on draft.
Blue Man.
Like the Blue Man Group serving us beers tonight.
That'd be awesome.
By the Blue. That would be awesome. Just comes out banging on a trash can, flipping beers to people.
And he's blue.
And he's blue. From head to fucking toe. Naked.
Yeah, I feel like you forgot the most important part.
Yeah. Totally forgot. The Blue Men Group of blue people. Fucking Mr. Meeseeks in this bitch.
That is. All
Oh
right. That
man.
was a good draft. So I got I got wings, fried pigs, crab dip, chicken tenders, and
Them
Miller Lite,
chicken
a pitcher.
tendies. A pitcher,
And,
nothing less,
and
nothing
look,
more.
and look, there's honey mustard with those tenders too.
You
And we're,
best fucking believe it.
you best believe it.
Don't you come out with none of that fugazi ass ranch.
And what do you got? You got a
I got,
burger, jalapeno poppers, French dip, French onion soup,
yep, you doubled down in Blue
Blue
Moon.
Moon.
You doubled down on the chicken tendies, and I doubled down on the France culture.
Yes, you did. Wings and tenders are so different though.
Yeah, they are. You can't, yeah. I enjoy eating wings or tenders more, but I feel like you get more variety of flavors with wings.
Yeah, some places let you do the tenders in the sauce, but I just like honey mustard, bro.
That's it. I'm a
Tenders, honey
simple
mustard,
man.
Miller Lite, bro. I'm a simple man.
Can he be a simple kind of
And a
man?
man.
Yeah, he likes honey mustard on his tenders all the time. Ooh,
And you
Chunky peppers.
understand.
Yeah, Kenny is a stoner with his chicken
Kind of man.
tendies. Oh man, good times. That was a fun draft.
Yeah, but
Maybe next week we take a break from drafting food because people are gonna start listening to this and be like, "Damn, all they draft is food, bunch of high guys." Can't get their minds off food for 15 minutes.
No, not really.
As I eat a bag of Doritos. Who, me?
That is. All right, yeah, dude. Let's hop on out of here. It's a good episode. It's probably a long one now.
Yeah.
Sorry. That ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem.
But we'll go have a great week. We're gonna make greatness is happening.
Greatness is happening. Got a lot of stuff in the works. Again, shout out Dorito Plug for sponsoring the episode. We'll be sure to tag you on our social medias so that you get your credit. Thanks for the bags. Follow us on social media, all that good stuff. You know the drill.
Yeah. Twitter at the random room. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time.
Back it up, Junior.
Twitter at random room pod. Instagram at the random roommates. YouTube, the random roommates. Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, the random roommates podcast. You know, go click the subscribe button.
And
come hang out with us.
It's a good time. It's always a good
Leave
time.
us some comments. Let us know what you think.
As
Later,
always.
homies. Catch you on the flip side.
Flippity flop, my friend.